But with that being said, we'll go down to the program of events. Mr. Shola, can you? Oh, there's Madam Vivian is not getting my gift because I know her personally, and I think she joined this meeting late. But yes, thank you, Madam Vivian, for joining us from Lagos. Shola, someone must win this money today. Late comers, oh yeah. You better use one to redeem yourself and introduce yourself right now. Okay, so Shola, you can read out the program of events. Yes, they all know that. Okay, someone said, can I introduce? Of course, you can introduce yourself. Even if you're late, just introduce yourself. You never can tell. Your name might just entice us, and we, the host, will just give you the wonderful gift for today. Please, once you join us, introduce yourself. Like I said, my beautiful name is Queenette, and I'm your co-host, and we have Mr. Shola also. He's also hosting with me. And we'll go down to the business of the day. First and foremost, we'll be introducing who we are, what we're doing, how far we've gotten. We'll talk about our goals, objectives, and our vision and mission. Now, why are we doing that? It's because we know that some persons are joining us for the first time. Oh, there's Deborah. Deborah from the legal department. She went further. Can you see that introduction, Shola? Am I the only person seeing it? Deborah from legal department, Gtex holding. This one. Let's put her in the pipeline, Shola.
I
Number
think,
one
yeah,
person
okay.
that is winner. What do you think?
I'm taking down her name now.
Take that her name. It seems like she might be the winner for today. The introduction was just solid, but you didn't tell us your location, no, Deborah. There is no location. Maybe we should put a timeline to this introduction. Maybe the pattern. You understand, Mr. Kabi? I cannot pronounce the rest. Please forgive me, but I think I can pronounce Abdul Kadir, one of your investors, and now happily part of your Gtextland associates in Abuja. I buy and now want others to buy. That's Shola. I don't want to say it. This is almost the winner. Just put it in fact. This is solid. Ah, this is solid.
Gone
Shola,
up
am
the
I
ladder
speaking?
board. He has gone up the leaderboard.
Ah, ah, it's too special. It's special, please. Pin his name. Deborah, I'm so sorry. We have someone leading. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. So yes, I'm going to share our goals, our vision. What's the other one? And remember, the reason why we're doing this is because we know that as clients, investors, intending investors, you need to know what you're going into. You need to know the organization. For people who have been with us for years, yes, we know that you know who we are, you know what we do, and all that. But just give you a quick review of what we're doing and how we intend to meet up those goals. So yes, we are Gtextland, a subsidiary of Gtex Holdings, proudly owned by our chairman himself, Dr. Stephen Akintayo, and we're a subsidiary known for selling luxury service plots. We have our CEO who will be joining us today as our guest speaker, Miss Martha Onsochi. I have my beautiful self, Miss Queenette Chichindo, as the GM for Gtextland. And who are we basically? Yes, we are the subsidiary in charge of selling luxury service plots, but we're also that subsidiary that is in charge of selling value and making our clients millionaires and billionaires through real estate. Now we know that you can agree with me that every billionaire became one through real estate. In fact, we know of the story of what do they call them? I'm trying to remember the name. Something brothers that started selling burgers and all, and they got to the point of owning each of the what's it called locations where they sold the burgers, and they got to the point of selling the franchise. And right now they've made money. They've made a name for themselves. So they own the brand. Yes, this is a Shola, the way I'm seeing it, Deborah wants to take this thing on. She's very attentive. She said the McDonald's brothers. I'm so sorry, Mr. Kabi. Please, we have someone who's really attentive. I'm so sorry. Can we swap the name again, Shola, please? Let's just
I guess
Deborah
it's
is
a
number.
I guess it's a two-horse race. Let's see who wins.
Yes, it's like they are dragging for this. But Deborah, I love your script. Please put Deborah as number one and leave Mr. Kabi as number two. This is wonderful and this is lovely. Yes, the McDonald brothers. So they now own the franchise. They own, including the properties that was used for starting this business. Isn't it a smart move? So real estate does not just end with buying a land for people to use. Do you get my point? It goes down to even businesses. It goes down to what's it called? It goes down to businesses, it goes down to investments, it goes down to transgenerational wealth. There's a lot involved in real estate. Now, so some of you might be wondering, crypto is doing more. I put 200K in crypto, I have 500. That's true. That's very, very correct. But guess what? Crypto is also falling and you don't know when it will fall. So your best bet is real estate. So that's basically what Gtextland is all about. We're known for selling properties. We're known for selling value. We're known for making you billionaires and millionaires. For those of you who want to start small. We're also called the home for land banking. That is our watchword. This is coming directly from the highest of the highest court. I would like to acknowledge Mr. Bayo Ogunleye. He is one of our wonderful investor, and just to let you know, he's also climbing the ladder as one of our board members. It is not just getting property; it is the level you have dedicated in getting that property, the level that you know that investment is worth it, and you are ready to climb to the highest of the highest place. Mr. Bayo wants to be a billionaire like Dr. Steven, and we really appreciate that. So he is an intending board member in Gtextland. That is to advise you, the client. We are not just selling. Someone is clapping. That's the audacity. Celebrate grace so we can celebrate you. That's what we do in Gtextland. Please celebrate grace. So, with that being said, let's move on to our goal, our mission, and our vision. So, for GTEX Land, our goal is to own 200 estates with over 25,000 luxury service plots sold by the year 2035. And then our mission is to help out investors across various continents of the world build wealth through land banking using innovation and technology. Those people celebrating. Celebration will not cease from you. I love that spirit. And
Amen.
just to mention again, yes, so amen. Even the co-hosts, we are also, in fact, this blessing will come to us as the co-host of this event. Shala, say amen to that even.
Amen.
Your Okay, I can hear your email. So our mission again is to help out investors across various continents of the world build wealth through land banking using innovation and technology. And our broad vision is to be the largest seller of luxury service plus. Our watchword, like I said before, is GTEX Land, also known as the home of land. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even notice I was muted. So back to it. Our vision is to be the largest seller of luxury service plots. And just like I said, our watchword is GTEX Land, the home of land banking. Yes, that's what we're known for. And it's always good we communicate this to our clients. You know why? Some people will buy land and tell you, oh, I just bought this land today. I want to sell it tomorrow. It doesn't work that way. And that will bring us to today's topic. It really does not work that way. Mr. Kabi is on this thing. Oh. Shala, what do you think? He's reintroducing himself again. That's to tell you that he really wants to win. But I'm so sorry,
I,
we're still on Deborah. Deborah is still on our list because this is still copy and paste, Mr. Kabri. I'm so sorry, but it's copy and paste. Deborah is still on the winning team. You have to stay attentive and respond to questions, and we're giving out points for that. So our core value in GTEX land is professionalism, accountability, customer experience, and innovation. Now, when I mean professionalism, I'm talking about how we comport ourselves in our dealings and in each of our services being rendered to our wonderful clients. And then we're talking about accountability. We are really accountable. Now, I am not saying this in terms of being proud. I'm saying this with this event. Why are we having this event? It's for the purpose of accountability. So it's not just selling properties. Can we keep you updated with market trends? Can we keep you updated with what's going on in the real estate space? Can we even tell you some of the challenges? Can we tell you the bitter truths? And can we also tell you the incentives? Can we tell you the benefits associated with being a Gtextland investor? That's why we're here. Accountability is a watchword for us. It works. In fact, we hold it at high esteem. For everything we do, remember this particular core value because it has taken us for this long over the years as a subsidiary. Customer experience, it is our job. I'm very sure for Mr. Bayo to be here and have bought constantly because he has a very long track record of sales, a long track record of acquisition with Gtextland. He did not do that by just buying. It was because he trusted the brand. He trusted the names involved with the brand. He trusted us that we would deliver and will keep delivering. That's why this man has been so loyal to the brand and we have been giving him the best experience ever. We are actually known for that. It's our watchword, it's our core value. Customer experience is top notch because we know without you, our clients, without you, our intending investors, we are actually nothing. We have value, but the best way for our value to be recognized in the global space of real estate, it is by giving you the best experience. That's why we hold this as a watchword. Uh, there's another one called innovation. Innovation is what everybody's using now. But getting the right innovation is everything for us. So using what's it called, selling land with gates is innovation now compared to when you buy from your money. But selling with the right innovation that would make sure that in the next 1 to 2 to 3 years, when you come back to check your property, you would be grateful, you'd be happy that you bought from Gtextland. And not just being grateful, you would have made good returns on that particular investment. That's what we're known for. So yes, again, our core values are professionalism, accountability, customer experience, and innovation. With this being said, you know I'm a co-host. So I believe my other half of the host has something to say to us. So yes, Mr. Shola, you have the floor.
That was fantastic, Ms. Quinn. Thank you very much. You know what we stand for? These 4 pillars of our company is amazing. We're talking about innovation, talking about integrity, talking about excellence, and the right energy to do positive things. Because we don't just we're not just here to make people earn more money, but want to transform lives. We want to impact generations to come. You know, because you're not just creating wealth for yourselves, but you're also creating wealth for your children and your children yet unborn. So with that, I think we'll move on to the next item on our list for today, and that will be a video recap of our last investors meeting. Now, we just want to bring back to memory how the last investors meeting went. So this is like taking a video minutes of the last meeting. All right, we'll be reaching out now to our IT team to help us with that. You can share the screen now, IT. Yes, let's watch that. Thank you very much. IT team, can we have that now? All right, while we wait for, okay.
Door open.
Welcome to Gtextland, where every corner is a masterpiece waiting to be discovered. Step into your Ibeju Lekki. Feel the sand beneath your feet at Beryl Estate. The charm of the estate, where nature and community blend seamlessly in AP. Discover elegance at Sardius Estate, in Ijebu Ode, where modern living meets tradition. Live in luxury at Beryl Fortis City, Kurudu's premier destination for urban living. Find your dream home at Prime Rose Estate, where sophistication meets comfort in Ibejuleki. Experience luxury living at Sardius Estate in Port Harcourt, where every detail is designed for your comfort. Escape to tranquility in Isheri, your peaceful sanctuary. Perfection at Sardius Estate in Guzape, Abuja, where luxury meets lifestyle. Indulge in elegance at Beril Polo Estate in Asaba, where every moment is a celebration. At Gtextland, we don't just sell properties, we secure your future. Welcome to your new beginning.
Thank you so much. Welcome back, everyone. So that was just a little sneak peek into what we have as offerings for our smart investors, scattered across different locations in Nigeria, in the western parts, in the eastern parts, in the northern parts, in Abuja, and also in the southern part of the country. So you see, we are doing amazing, amazing things. And we even have greater plans for our smart investors. All right. Yes, we have great plans for our smart investors. But before we go into all of those, I just want to share the purpose for today's meeting. Now, the reason why we always have our monthly investors meeting is to, first of all, show that we appreciate our smart investors. We're not just here to, show you guidance on how to own your service plots, on how to grow your money, on how to lay claim to long-term stabilities financially. But we're also here to refresh and bring to light the steps we have put in place for you, the goals we have to in this year for you, and many more. So the purpose for today's investors meeting is to, first of all, bring to light the journey thus far, the achievements we have made in partnership with you, because you know what? This is a partnership. You're not just walking this journey alone. We're not just walking this journey alone, but we're going hand in hand. And what's our goal? Like Dr. Stephen, our chairman, will always say, success is a journey. Success is not a destination. That you got an acre of land today doesn't mean you're going to stop there, but you need to continue. Building long-term and stability financially is a journey, right? So that's the reason why we have put together this investors meeting. And every month we say, you know what? Let's bring our investors together. Let's bring our prospects together. Let's bring our existing clients together, right? Let's bring everyone interested to grow their finances together, to show them the journey so far from point A to point B, and also to share with them the vision, right, and the plans we have for them for the rest of the year, for the rest of the coming years, So that's the main reason why we have put together this investors meeting. And I'll just take the mic now to my co-host. All right. I don't know if she has any other thing to share with us, concerning this. Thank you very much.
Of course, I have something to share. I always have something to share. So yes, but buttress more on what you have just said. Land banking is a lot of things, and investors need to know. Intending investors need to know, because I'm very sure that our current investors in Gtextland have been quite educated on what to expect when they start land banking. But a lot of persons do not have ideas. They are not really sure what it entails when people say land banking. Land banking is a lot of things. But yes, in a layman's understanding, it's all about getting a property, hold, and maybe resell or develop. But they really need to know what it takes. It is not just any land you would buy. Do you agree with me, Shola? Not any land can be bought, right? So
Yes,
before
I
you
do. Yeah.
land banking, it should be planned. Why am I going into this? What do I need to look out? Is there a specific kind of land I should buy? What is my gain in this? That's why in Gtextland we have our vision, mission, our goal, and objectives. So we're not just selling land. We know where we're going to. That's why I read it out to you. So it's the same thing with land banking. Where are you going to once you start this? Do you have a long-term goal? What is that place you are getting to by buying land? Is it that, oh, once I buy it, I will sell it off? I don't want to do anything. People always tell you have a piece of earth. It's very important. And that's why I had to give the examples of billionaires we have. They all bought land at one point of the time. They bought land. Every investment they had to put in some in real estate. Real estate is a broad term, yes. And that's why we're not just talking about real estate in general. We're bringing it down to land banking because that's what we're known for. We're just not known for selling land. We're known for educating clients as to why that's the reason why they need land. And part of the areas where we look out for is land banking because it has a lot. It is like the magical crypto you talk about. I buy a coin for this amount. The coin is now being sold in the next 5 years. That's how you start the things of Binance, Ethereum, all those coins. I'm not really a trader, but some of you would know what I'm talking about. So, but land banking is like that. But the only difference with land banking is it never what depreciates. So I will buy my coin today, and tomorrow the coin will be dropping. Real estate is never dropping. That's just the funny thing. So whatever land you buy today for 5 million naira, you can never sell it off in the next 3 years for 5 million naira. Even if dollar goes to 2,000, no matter the amount dollar gets to, the what you must surely see the value. Yes, some people will tell you that, oh, I bought it when dollar was 1,000 and I'm selling it off when dollar is 1,500. Whether you like it or not, you will not sell it for 5 million if that was the rate for dollar then. Even if dollar gets to 2,000, you will never sell it for that rate of 5.
That's absolutely correct.
100% correct. If you need me to do the calculations, I'll do it. So many clients are aware of this. You can never sell it for the same rate. So dollar is not your ignorance. Please, someone should write it there. Dollar should not be your ignorance. Before you come and dollar is increasing. But you know what?
Yes.
I have someone who will give you the best of this knowledge. So, but without too much severe and talking too much. But yes, I will still talk. I want to welcome, not in standing ovation, but in clapping ovation. Please clap if you want to see the speaker. I'll be welcoming our CEO, Ms. Mata Ontachi, the Chief Executive Officer for Gtextland, the lady behind the scene who has been working with Dr. Stephen himself, who's making sure that this vision is brought to reality. Ms. Mata Ontachi is here and will be giving us a lot of facts and proof why land banking is your best bet. So yes, can we? Yes, they're already clapping. So I was trying to see you now. Miss Mata Onsachi, you have the floor. Thank you, guys.
Amazing. Okay, I want to first of all welcome everyone. I want to say that I'm proud of you all. I love the turn up and this is amazing. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for leaving out your busy schedule to just make it out, make out time to join us here today. I'm so impressed. And I want to say that your being here is well appreciated. And I would say that you will not regret it. So without too much, thank you, Mr. Teddy. Thank you for joining. In fact, I can feel you from here. Thank you for joining. Just as our general manager stated, real estate is the best decision. Real estate investment is just the best decision you can never regret doing. It's transgenerational. It's everything you can ever think of. Right, so I will be sharing with you. I want to just quickly share with each and every one of you some of the hidden things we need to look at today. Real estate, outlook. We're talking about real estate outlook today. Before, okay, please see Miss Martha. All right, thank you for that. I want to confirm if you can see my slide. Please, can you see my slide? Can you all see my slide?
Yes, we can.
Okay. All right. Thank you once again for joining, Mr. Gunle. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your time. You're well appreciated. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, so today we'll be talking about real estate outlook in other countries, in US, UK, and then we come back home to Nigeria, our father's land, our homeland. we come back to Nigeria. So we want to look at the real estate investments in general. Because right now, according to research, reports shows that about 90% of world millionaires are into real estate, just like what our general manager said. Count all the richest men in the world today, including the richest woman in Africa, this Mrs. Alakija. She's into real estate, whether you like it, either directly or indirectly. Count all the richest men in the world today, they are all connected with real estate investment. It's either they are buying land for investment purpose or they are buying houses for rental income. So they are connected to real estate in one way or the other. It's either they buy property and then they rent it out for commercial use. In fact, real estate, you can never ever go out of options with your real estate investment. Oh, I have a property, I don't know what to do with it. It's not possible. The most important thing is for you to start the process, right? So about 90% of world millionaires are into real estate in the last 7 decades, right? Real estate has proven to be the most reliable avenue to invest. Real estate investment has, proven and even over and over again has shown that it is the surest way to build wealth, right? With real estate investment, there is no speculations, there's no drama, there's no mirage. Okay, it doesn't matter what part of the world you belong to, whether you live in the US, you live in the UK, you live in Canada, you live in Australia, you can invest in real estate and you are doing fine. The most important thing for you to do is to invest with the right company, to invest with the right people. If you invest with the right people, just be rest assured that you are building your wealth gradually. And that is why I want to take our time to acknowledge Mr. Bayo today, because in fact, he has climbed the ladder. He is there already. I don't want to expose him, but he understands what I'm talking about. That is men with foresight. Those are men, and he's not the only person. I have them like that, Mr. Peter, and a lot of them like that, right? They understand the importance of this investment. So as they are there, I know they are working hard, they are making money, right? They are making money and they just decide to still invest in Nigeria. I know it's not easy out there, but because of the trust and because of the benefit they've seen, because of the reason, they already know the why, right? They know the why, and that is why they are comfortably investing with us without looking back, without this, oh, I don't know these people, but your investment is safe because we have proven to be that company and we have proven to be that real estate company that can give you this assurance, that will also educate you to invest and also show you the why, the reason why you should invest. You understand? So to build wealth with real estate investment, there is no speculation. Like I said before, it doesn't matter the part of the world you live in, right? The safest form of investment, plus it comes with several benefits. I've said it, real estate comes with several benefits. We cannot even start talking about the benefit, because if we start talking about the benefit of investing in real estate, we will just lose count. Okay, so let me just show you some of the benefits, in investing in real estate. It's not even just in Nigeria alone. In some part of the world, if you invest in US, you stand the chance to make money. If you invest in UK, you stand the chance to make money, even in Dubai, right? So I'm going to just run us through the benefit of investing in the US. US real estate investment gives you financial leverage. It gives you easy access to loan, right? Tax advantage, and the right kind of real estate investment comes with a green card. So you can still do further research to know more about the US real estate investment in the US. And the ROI is about 8.6% as at the last time I did my research, right? Real estate ROI is about 8.6% as at the last time I did my research. So you can see that it doesn't matter where you are in the world. Just make sure whatever it is you are doing, find a way to make sure that part of the way you are building your wealth is through real estate. Now, the UK market. The UK market is different, but still profitable. Investing in the UK market, here is what you should know, right? It is safe, it is fast, it is fast growing rental market. It's a fast growing rental market. So you can do more like a rental income. You can buy a property and rent it out, rent it out to students who are schooling, and be getting your returns. Majorly, I think the rental income is common in the US and UK because, of course, you know that the land is very hard for you to get landed property to buy. You have everywhere is filled up with houses, buildings. So you can even rent a whole building and start renting it out just to generate income. And if God blesses you, you can buy the whole building and then turn it out to use it for commercial purpose, rent it out to students, and you start earning your income. There is undersupply of property, and that is a good sign for investors, right? Just like I stated, there is no much land in the UK, so which makes it so difficult for you to see several properties. So there is undersupply of property, and is a good sign for investors, because if you, let's take example, buy property in the last 20 years in the US, and then probably paying through mortgage, and you are done with the payment, the property becomes yours. The next thing for you to do is to start cashing out. In fact, you can even start cashing out during the period of you still paying the mortgage. You are still paying for the property, but you can use it. So in key cities in the UK, there are estimated 13% price growth in properties in 2026. So for investors who must have put in their money maybe for like 3 years ago, so they should be rest assured that in 2026, they get maybe or above or below 13% price growth in their property investment. So now, let's come back to our motherland, real estate investment in Nigeria. I just want us to see the ROIs. We have in UK we have 13%. Then in US we have 8.6%, right? Now let's come back to Nigeria. The arrow is already. Okay, so can you all hear me? Please confirm you can all hear me.
Yes, we can hear you, Mark. Please go ahead.
Okay, so now let's come back to Nigeria. Real estate investment in Nigeria is set to hit 2.23 trillion in 2024. Please listen, open your ears and listen carefully. Nigerian real estate is set to hit 2.26 trillion in 2024, despite the challenges. We all know that there are a lot of chaos right now in Nigeria. We have the fuel scarcity, we have the dollar and naira falling, and despite these challenges, research is showing you now that real estate investment is set to hit 2.26 trillion in 2024. So it means that if you are already an investor, you should be happy. It's a very versatile one. The investment opportunities that are available in real estate are numerous, and this is what makes it very profitable. You can see the arrow, and this is where land banking comes in. Land banking, the beginning shows you that you buy that land. Like I have investors who I always love to run to them anytime we are doing pre-launch, because I'll tell them this is the best time for you to buy. And I show them proof, show them estates that will start selling at this price. Now look at the price. And you can calculate the months or the years. It's not even up to 2 years or even 8 months. You can see the difference, right? So this is where land banking comes in, because land banking has proven to be the most profitable, real estate investment you can embark on as a starter. But if you have enough land, you can now start developing them. You can now venture into buying properties, buying maybe buildings, and then you renovate them to your taste and start making money from it. But if you are a starter and you know that you don't even have enough money to start renovating or to start, buying buildings that are not complete yet, you can start from land banking. Start with the land banking, method of investment. And before you know it, you're already building your wealth. You're already building your wealth. So land banking is the investment practice of acquiring land to hold it for some time and then sell it at a higher price later. It's very simple. It's very, very simple. So you buy a land at a cheaper rate and leave it for a period of years, and then later you can decide to resell it, lease it out. You can do so many things with your property. We have a lot of, these what do you call them now? We have a lot of these internet providers. There are a lot of them out there who are looking for just to get space to fix in their internet, to fix in their poles, just to get network. We have a lot of them who will go and meet some family members. Please, we want to use a piece of your property. And some people will just walk into empty land, and you see that your land is there and it's already making money for you. But especially when they discover that that very position is a place where the network can go around and serve each and everyone in that location, they will come to you. So we have a lot of things we can do with our land, even as we are using it for land banking. You can lease it out for farmers to cultivate their farm produce on it and then grow their crops organically, and you can start making money from it. So we have a lot of things we can do with our land banking investment. As your property is increasing in value, you are cashing out as well. So what are the benefits of land banking in Nigeria? So before we even talk about the benefit of land banking, the question now here is that research shows that 70% of the earth is water, right? And 30% is land. Now, here is my own question. If you are an investor or you are an intending investor, how many percent are you looking at? Because we all just said it now that most billionaires you can find today in the world, they are connected to real estate investments, which means it's just 30% everybody is dragging. So you now, how many pieces of land do you want to get out of those 30%? So the earlier the better, because very soon the lands will be no more. We start selling buildings. We will start selling buildings. So the earlier, anywhere you see land, grab it, because 30% is almost sold out. 30% of the earth that is land is almost sold out. So find your own area, find your own square, find your own piece of property that you can call your own, piece of earth that you can call your own. It is very, very important. So what are the benefits of land banking in Nigeria? Affordability, the land is an affordable long-term investment, right? And then minimal maintenance. You buy land for land banking, you are not going there to, especially that is why Gtextland is important. You have to buy from Gtextland, because this is where the maintenance comes in. Once you buy the land from us, all you need to do is to pay your developmental fee, pay your documentation fee, and then go and sleep. We are the ones to take care of the land for you. We hire security to take care of it for you, so that Omonile will not grab your land. Then we fence it round just to take ownership of the estate. We fence it round. And then we put a gatehouse. Those are the services we are giving. We put proper drainage system, so that when it rains, water, there's what we call erosion. Erosion will not start, destroying your property. We have proper drainage system that we take all the water away. So all these things are what we are putting in place, because you will not want to buy property from us, and then when you come, the land that is a flat land before, by the time you come, because there's no proper drainage system, one side is bent, the other one is up, it will now look like it's a hilly land you bought. No, we are taking care of it for you, and we make sure that you bought a flat land from us, and when you come to develop, you are coming to meet that flat land you bought from us. So land banking promises premium returns, through constant land value appreciation. Accessibility. A minimal startup capital is needed to get started. Like we have property now that we said sell on pre-launch Ijebode. We still have offers for investors who might be saying, oh, how can I start? How do I key in? We have, don't worry, just exercise patience. We have offers for you. We have estates that we sell as low as 2.5 million naira. So with 15 million naira, you are already a landowner, 6 plots, an acre. Imagine starting your land investment journey and you are starting with an acre. That is already owning a mini estate. You are owning an estate inside an estate, which is something I always advise my investors to start with, because that shows that you are ready. You are prepared to start building your wealth. So let's move to the next one. So in Nigeria, real estate has proven to be extremely profitable compared to other countries. Here is why. So we saw 8.7 ROI in the US, and we saw 30% ROI in UK, right? Now, Nigeria alone, we already saw that we are having an increase of 2.26 trillion increase in real estate investment in Nigeria. So you can believe, you can also agree with me that real estate investment, Nigeria is your best bet when you want to grow your wealth through real estate, because it has promised to be research has shown that Nigeria is your best bet when you want to build your wealth through real estate, because Nigeria has the highest return on investment when it comes to real estate. Rapid growth in population. We all know that Nigerians, once you are married, at least now they say, okay, give birth to 4. Some people now, they are trying to manage their family. They want to have family of 5, 3 children or 2 children. They are okay. But we all know that the population in Nigeria increases on a daily basis. So right now, once there is rapid growth in population, we all know that properties begin to be something, because one of the important things is roof over our head. After food, what's the next thing? Is shelter. So when you are well fed, you start looking for shelter over your head. So as a man who is planning to start up a family, you start looking for house to rent. If God bless you, you start looking for house to buy or a land to buy to start building. So as the population increase, demand in properties also increase. So advent for new companies by foreign investors. You can see that most foreigners are trooping to Nigeria, especially Lagos, because they know that there's money in Nigeria, there's money in Lagos. We have a lot of foreigners who do business here, and they are using the money they realize from here to move their family to the next level in the other country. There is money in Nigeria. It's just for you to be smart enough to know the source of this wealth and key into it. There is money in Nigeria, and that is why foreigners are coming to buy property to build their company and start generating money. Real estate investment in Nigeria gives you, it gives you incredible edge over inflation. So when there's inflation, you don't have anything to worry about. If let dollar rise to 3,000, 3,000 naira for a dollar, you don't have anything to worry about, because why? You are covered. As is increasing, you cannot say, if dollar is 3,000 naira today, you cannot sell a property you bought for, let's say, 15 million naira. You can't, I bet you can't sell it lesser than, especially once that property has, increased in value, and there are some other facilities that will make it, still increase more in value. You cannot sell such property for less than 50 million naira. I have the proof. I can say it to you for a fact that we were selling Jasper as at 2021 for 6 million naira. Today, Jasper, the worth of Jasper estate is 50 million naira. So 2021, 2022, 2020, that is about 3 years ago, right? 3 years ago, we were selling these properties for 6 million naira, Jasper estate in Lagos. In fact, Jasper estate, Abuja Airport Road, We started selling it for 5 million, 4 million, or 5 million thereabout. Today, if you don't have 30 million, you cannot buy Jasper. We can just consider you if you are buying up to 6 plots to give you a little discount. So that is real estate for you. Massive appreciation. Location as well. Location also contributes to it. Yes, I have a testimony of that, Jasper. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right? You have control. When you invest in certain properties in Nigeria, you have total control over your investments. You have total control. That is when you invest in land banking, when you invest in some locations, you have total control. If you talk about Ibejuleki, talk about Berry Beachfront, talk about properties around Ibejuleki, you should know that when you invest in locations like this, especially locations that have all those industries, we have the Dangote refinery, we have the Lekki Deep Sea Port, we have the Lekki Free Trade Zone. Look for a location where investment is another thing. Is where a location that has, that has industries around, investment is moving because people want to move to a place where others are moving to. We have the Lekki Free Trade Zone. When people start selling in that Lekki Free Trade Zone, where would you think they will stay? The people that are working in Dangote refinery, in fact, right now, Dangote refinery staff, they are even looking for shelter because they are living under a temporary accommodation. So, and that is where Jasper comes to play. We already have, an agreement with them. All we need to do is just to finish up the building, and then we start helping investors who came into the vision as at 4 years ago to start renting their property out to Dangote refineries workers. And real estate investment in Nigeria gives you an average ROI of 1 to 300% return on your investment within 2 years. In fact, 2 years is even too much. In 1 year, if you get the right location, in 1 year you can get up to 2 to 300% return on your investment. And we have proof to show for that. We have proof to show for that. And again, you can do whatever you want with your property, be it for residential purpose, for commercial purpose, or for lease. You can lease your property. It's your call. You can do whatever it is you want to do with your property. If you want, you can decide to just leave the property there and sell it later. People that bought land in Banana Island, do you think if you even go to Banana Island today, if you see an empty land there, we'll be talking about billions. You'll be hearing 1.2 billions, 1.5 billion. There's nothing like millions when it comes to Banana Island. I'm talking about land, though, not even the buildings. The building itself can even be, you might be lucky to get a building, a complete building for maybe, for rent, you can get a building annually, you can be paying maybe 14 million naira. And either 14, 20 or thereabouts. That is rent. So imagine buying a property in Banana Island for like maybe in the 1990s, 1991, thereabouts. And today you decide, oh, you are lucky, your parents, they have that foresight and they bought that property. At the end of the day, they just will it to you. You've arrived. So these are the things that land banking can do. You do the land banking with the right company, with the right people, and you buy the land in right location. You just be rest assured that you'll be cashing out. All you need to do is to be patient, because land banking is a long-term investment. I'm not promising you a 24-hour return on investment or one week return on investment. It's a long-term investment. That is why we call it land banking. So if you know that you have some certain amount of money, maybe you are doing a contribution, you collected that contribution, or you just keep your money in the bank and the money is wasting. Banks, they are using your money to trade. They are using your money to loan people out there, and they are getting their own returns. My dear, go and carry that money. Come and buy 6 plots of Sadios Estate in Ijebode. Then next year, come, let's talk. So right now, I want to show you some of the, estate review and value so far. So let me show you estate review and value so far. Now we have Berry Beachfront in Bejuleki. This Berry Beachfront is at Eleko. In 2019, this estate was selling for 1.5 million in 2019. I don't know if Mr. Joseph Ubong is here. If he's here, he can attest to this because he also bought into the property. 1.5 million naira as at 2019. Now, sir, ladies and gentlemen, Berry Beachfront is 50 million naira. 50 million naira will process your CO4 for you. Then 40 million naira if you are going to process your CO4 yourself. And then we have Sapphire Water City in Ikorodu. The one that is even busting my head is this Sapphire Water City. Sapphire Water City in 2018 was selling for 750,000 naira. 750,000 naira. And today, Sapphire is selling for 20 million naira. 20 million naira. The only way we can even consider to give you a little discount is if you are buying up to 6 plots. If you are buying up to 6 plots, we can just remove small thing for you. Now, Jasper Smart City Isheri. Jasper Isheri was selling for 20 million naira at 2022. 10 million naira at 2022. Now, today, Jasper Estate Isheri is selling for 35 million naira. Now, let me tell you one of the unique things about all these estates. If you visit this estate, at when it was selling for 1.5 million naira, you can just stand somewhere and point to the land, right? But as time goes on, we did the access road, we did the perimeter fencing, we stand fill some places because it's waterlogged. We stand fill some places. Those developments are the things that also contribute to the increase in value. And this is just now. Later, we still have these properties are still going to increase in value well in years to come. Imagine people that bought this property at when it was 1.5. Now the property is selling for 50 million. Don't you think they will be celebrating? We will have a lot of them that, they want to start selling their plots. We have some of them that have started selling their plots. We have them. They've started selling their plots. So if we tell you that real estate land banking is your best bet, is the only sure investment you can do, and without regretting, we know what we are saying because we have facts that prove that what we are saying is true. Now, let's take a look at Berryford City Kurudu. Berryford City Kurudu, that was 2021. It was selling for 5 million naira in 2021. Today, this is 2024. The estate is selling for 25 million naira. Then we have Sedios Estate, Guzape. I remember when we were selling this Guzape in 2023. We even started selling with 10 million naira. At some point, 10 million naira was not, we found out that a lot of persons were even rushing to buy, saying, 10 million naira, they don't believe it. But we have to review, and then we start selling for 15 million naira. Today, Sedios Estate, Guzape is selling for 50 million naira. And all these prices, they are over 300% return on investment already. They are over 300% on return on investment. So you can take my advice today. If I tell you that land banking is your best bet, real estate investment is your best bet when you think of growing your wealth, or you want to be that multi-millionaire, you want to be that billionaire, Obi Kubanas and the rest, they are also into real estate. So if you want to belong to this caliber, all those kinds set of people, you have to venture into real estate. Start by investing. Start by investing. If you don't have money to buy, you know people who can afford it. Start by selling and earn commission. Earn commission, gather money to start buying yourself. It's not compulsory you must have money to buy, but you have the power base of people who can afford it. You can sell to them. We have a lot of, consultants here who can attest to this. They've sold to people and they've earned commissions as well. So we have that room, that opportunity is there for you to come in and sell, build your own, build your own money, gather your own money to build your own investment portfolio as as an associate. You can sell to people and get return, get commission to also pay for your own property as well. So in conclusion, real estate investment will never let you down. So secure for yourself a future that is worth looking forward to, and to leave a great legacy, investing in the right real estate is not negotiable. Invest in real estate today so you can have zero financial worries tomorrow. So you can have something to leave and pass on to your children, to your generation. You want your grandchildren to start singing your praises. Oh, my granddad left this property for me. The joy it gives you when you transfer property from one generation to another. It's something great. We have some persons who are still receiving rental income from the landed property, from the property their grandfather left. They pass it on to their own parents, and now their parents is passing the rent to them. I know someone who gave that testimony, but for the sake of privacy, I don't want to mention her name here. So you can imagine that real estate, it's something that, it's an eye opener if you want to really build your wealth. So I will give room for question now before we project what we have, the offers we have for today. So if you have any questions, you can ask before we move to the offers of today. Thank you so much. Thank you, Queenette. Thank you, Shola. Thank you, everyone who has been with us from the beginning. I really appreciate you all. Thank you.
Wow. That's a wonderful presentation. So I found myself quiet, writing that if you were not writing material on your own, I was really attentive. I had to pin down some important points. So yes, I was supposed to give my own 2 cents in land banking, but it was really, really important that I could actually write down these things. It is really important. Yes, a lot of real estate persons, agents, they will tell you you need to buy real estate, you need to do land banking, but you actually need to know how to do land banking right. It's not just about investing, it's about investing right. People need to know how do you even invest. And Ms. Martha has just explained everything. So first of all, now would even bring me down to the conversation of, now we know that dollar and naira is not our problem. Meanwhile, when entertaining questions, just pin down your questions and we're going to take it. But I just need to add up 1 or 2 before we have our client testimonial. Mr. Kabi, get ready for your testimony. And if you have 1 or 2 other persons, please get ready for your testimony. So I'll be taking questions and I'm penning down these few points. After that, push out to the testimonial and then the offer of today. So when I need testimonials for our investors watching, yes, we are not just selling audio land. We have people who are working. You saw some of our clients typing there that I have also keen to investment. I am also a beneficiary of this particular offer. I'm a beneficiary of this particular estate. That's exactly what we're talking about. So we have some of our clients who will tell you some of this stuff. But meanwhile, Ms. Mother has said something. It's about what investing right. Now the question now is, how do you invest right? She mentioned one part of it. Getting, and which is very, very important, getting your plans right. First of all, ask yourself as a client, why do you want to go into real estate? Are you going into real estate because Dr. Steven says so? Are you going into real estate because Miss Queenette says so? Are you going into real estate because Miss Martha is preaching land banking? Is that why you want to go into real estate? For me, I'm going into real estate because it's the surest of the surest thing ever. It's your best bet at investment. It is an investment that will wait for my children, and that's a big one. It's an investment that I am very sure that I will get whenever I want. Real estate is something that, just like Ms. Mata explained, even if dollar goes to 2,000, you are sure about your property. What do I mean by even if dollar goes? Well, I don't wait for that. I'm a Nigerian. I actually stay here, and I really want to get things at an affordable rate. Currently now we're fighting with the amount of what's it called, of amounts in diesel, in fuel. Today is gas, tomorrow is transportation, next tomorrow it affects feeding. It just affects a lot. So, but try and answer the question of why do you want real estate? Answer that question first. If you can answer that question, I bet you know what you are going into. Why do you want to go into real estate? Mr. Olabisi is saying something. I'm going into real estate because I want to create transgenerational wealth. Exactly. Very, very important. And why do you think this would help you? It's because you are very sure that it would not go wrong. It would not go wrong. It's your surest flow. When crypto goes low, there is depreciation. Real estate will go high. Have you ever heard the banana island of today not selling for 1 million? In fact, if someone walks up to you and says, I have a property in Banana Island for 1 million, would you know, it's not just ridiculous? You would even laugh. But if you don't have knowledge of how real estate works, then you will not get it right. Do you understand my point? Real estate is your surest bet. So you want to know your why. Why real estate? Why land banking? Once you can answer that question, you can then go with how. How do I now invest? Now that I know why I want to invest, you see, I said answer the question of why. After you answer the question of why land banking, why real estate, why should I invest? You go down to what? How? Please take down this point. It's really, really important. And that's what this matter has been explaining. How do you go into it? How do you now invest? How do you now invest? Oh, this is how you invest. Once you have made up your mind that you know why you're going into real estate. Some people can have the reasons of I want to buy and sell later. I want to buy at per plot for 5 million. I want to get an acre. You see the comparison Miss Martha gave. Imagine buying a property for 5 million now, and you bought 6 plots. That will give you what? 30 million, isn't it? And then you get 30 million naira for 6 plots of land. And in 2026, the land is now going for, let's say, 10 million naira, because you are very sure you get up to 100% in your investment. And if that property is going for 100 million and you have 6 plots, that's 60 million naira. You have made double. If you decide to sell 3, you have made back your initial capital. Now you still keep again. You can even sell off the 3 and use the 30 million to start putting in these infrastructures in your remaining 3 plots. That's the magic in real estate. I have 3 acres and I bought it for this price, and it's now selling for 10 million. Calculate how much you made. The last time we had this meeting, we even had to compare with current who bought our property in very big trunk. Our property in just 580 bench. They are cashing out now for those who want to sell. They are making a lot for those who want to sell some and build some. That is your house. And the only way you can do that is buying a pre-launch property. That is your house. How do I invest in real estate? Now that I have my receipt, which is my wife, how do I now invest? Get pre-launch property. Get from a reputable company like Gtextland. Get while we're selling on promo. Get when we're selling on pre-launch. That is your best bet to get the most affordable property. And then once you buy it, what do you now look out for? You sit down and let your money work for you. That's why I did these comparisons of people who bought Jasper. Now some clients are begging. You know, they did not believe that Jasper would become big. It will become great. But guess what now? They want to get a piece of Jasper, just a plot of Jasper. They are ready to pay 40, 50 million. Those clients still do not want to listen. Yes, we have clients who will buy. But for you now, investors that are watching now, do not let ignorance be your downfall. Ignorance is sometimes you even know, but you don't believe. Thomas, you are thinking, are you even sure it will add? That's why we have clients testifying to this. This is like magic. Buy now that we have to launch property in Ijebu. Some people will tell you, I'm not from Ijebu, why will I buy there? When you are investing, you do not invest in the areas where you're coming from. You do not. You invest in those locations that you are sure will give you the returns of investment. In fact, if you're a smart investor, you do not buy in your hometown. You only buy in your hometown if you have plans of building a residential place for your family. But if you are a smart investor, you will buy at that location where you are very sure that population is going up. What's it called? Infrastructures are going up, government deals are coming up, and where are those locations? Some people say, Ijebu is a village. It's not the reason for your investment that it's a village. Is that village, that bush that became what is city today? If you can't even see far, then you cannot go far because you are just seeing here. You are just seeing the here. You are seeing me as I'm seeing, but you are not seeing beyond me, beyond this matter, beyond Mr. Shola, my co-host. You are not seeing beyond the vision of Gtextland. We want to make you billionaires, but how can we do it? Invest in the launch property. Ijebu is your best bet. Ghana City is your best bet. Kuje is still selling. And even the people who bought Kuje as little as, I think some people bought for 2.5 million naira, as they were getting up to 6 plots. We gave, what's it called? Kuje as much as 5 million naira, people getting 6 plots. That was when we did pre-launch. Now, Kuje is selling 15 million naira. Before there was an inspection there yesterday. I didn't buy Kuje. You are waiting for it to get to 40 million naira before you come and beg. You come and please, I'm writing on behalf of Mr. Chibuzo, who would like to get a piece of property, and his lawyer, please, can you give us for 40 million? You start begging. How do you invest in launch properties? Look out for the launch properties where you see urgent sale. You can see that whatever we're teaching you is not just being used for Gtextland, it's being used everywhere. Even you as a broker, that's what you should educate your clients to go for. You need to do these calculations for them. That's how they make money. Instead of buying ridiculous prices, people who buy land when it's sold at ridiculous price are people who need it urgently. They know, you see this kind of, but I need this place now, I need to build this, I need to get this. Another way you can invest, another way your launch property can benefit you. Have you noticed that companies like us, Gtextland, whenever we're doing selling, it's an estate sold out, we start selling out for our clients. Yes. We start selling out for you when that estate is sold out. When the history of only for few of our clients who requested. Some people were not so greedy. No, I'm still waiting. Some people are ready because they know they just want to sell out and buy more. Please remember your why, remember your how, and start investing. They say the best time to have invested was yesterday, 3 years ago, 5 years ago. Now, not tomorrow, please. Not tomorrow. There's no place you see anyone talking about investing and they tell you that next time to invest or the next best time to invest is tomorrow. It's always today. It's always yesterday. Once you've answered all of this and do your proper planning, I bet you will start your goal or your vision in Landbanking. Landbanking is your best bet. So without saying much, I believe I'll be able to convince you that it is not just buying one plot, it's looking out for 6 plots. In fact, that is where the money is because I just did my calculation for you. If you're a client that bought one, reach out again. Can I make it 2? Can I extend? Why? Because when you do these calculations, I bet you become a millionaire. If you were even a millionaire, you know you have added more. And real estate is a means for you to diversify your income. You cannot put all your eggs in one basket. You are is it 9 to 5 worker? It doesn't mean you can't invest in real estate. There's flexible payment plan. That's why you want to invest in Gtextland. We have that all covered, and we have properties that suit your budget. So you are a salary earner, you want to go and get just by Benjuleki. How? Misplaced parity. How? How can you get just by Benjuleki? How? You want to go for a Jebode, you want to go for Kuje, you want to find a deal in a pair. Don't go for properties that will put you in trouble when you have the ones that will give you the money you're looking for. You're a smart investor. Ignorance is not an excuse at this point because you have gotten the knowledge, you have been educated as to why real estate is your benefit. The economy is not smiling at anyone. Nigeria is not only the country having all of these issues, but do you know what? The economy does not affect real estate. Whether you like it or not, just like Ms. Mata said, population, you must sell your crops. That land you have bought in Jebode, in that bush, you must surely sell it out. Inflation is coming up. All of a sudden now, Efe is now the home. Everybody's moving to Efe. If you like that put so that nobody will ever leave it. Come and see the road now. take an inspection to adjust slightly. And see our staff living in that same property that 3 years ago when we were selling, people did not live in the division. Go to our property in Dubai now. Check out the people living there. Even the people who have used there. That was the message we were begging people to buy 3 years ago. You cannot overemphasize investment. You cannot. So with that being said, let's I don't know if there are any questions, but if there's none, we'll be pushing forward to our testimonial. We have Mr. Kabi. Are you ready for your testimonial? Are you ready for your testimony? The world wants to hear how Gtextland has been good to you and how we intend, yes, to be more good to you and to change your life. So I'm sending you a request to be a panel, so you have to join and we'll start from there. Mr. Kabi, have you seen it? I learned that your network is a bit glitchy from your end. I have sent you a request now to be a panelist. Please join. Okay, can you turn on your video for the benefit of doubt? You understand? Can you turn on your video and mute? So just check. Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Kabi. How are you doing today, Mr. Kabi? I hope I'm pronouncing your name very good.
I'm fine, and I'm fine, and I'm doing great. How are you doing too? Okay.
Sorry, what did you say?
I said I'm doing great, and how are you doing too, please?
I'm doing splendid. I'm super excited today. So okay, I'm so happy you're here. And I noticed you kept on introducing yourself. You really want to get this package today. I could see that eagerness, and I really want to appreciate you for that. There's something in Gtextland. We're always faithful to our clients. And I can see that you have that record with us. You're not just a client. You became even an associate. You want to see others make money like you. You want to sell that value. You want to give it to people. We really love that. So can you tell us your name and where you're joining us from, and tell us what Gtextland has done for you, how you have invested, and how this is going with you?
Okay, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity and this platform to share my testimony with others. I believe this will go a long way in encouraging others to also partake or participate in such opportunities. To start with, my name is Kabir Akoyi Abdelkadir. Initially, I don't know anything about real estate. I'm only into e-commerce, that is meaning importation and selling online. That's what I do personally as my business. So someday I met, my younger brother said he met someone online and the person looks very genuine, the way he speaks, the way he expressed a lot about Dr. Stephen Akintayo. I was like, who is this? Can you just give me any of his link to watch? And he brought a link for me. That particular video, Dr. Stephen was talking about money management, billionaire habit or something. So it was such a long video, but I took my time to watch the video from the beginning to the end. And that my particular brother happens to be somebody we are actually doing the e-commerce with, right? So immediately we decide together that, okay, we need to invest in any of his property. If he's this good, from the way he speaks, the confidence and all that, we love the perspective. In fact, we didn't listen to him much, like not longer before we start taking the action. So we met with some of the, when we chatted, so they collide us with some of the representatives here in Abuja. I think Blessing and some other person, Jamiu, they took us to the Jasper Hillview. Okay, so that time the gate, it was like pre-developed. Not even the some of the facilities they have there now is not there. So when we saw the property, really we don't really have much. So we don't have much knowledge about real estate particularly, but then because of the confidence we have in him, so and the urgency that was created as at that time, that within 24 hours we had to pay, because I think that was 2022. So they said they are running a promo within 24 hours for 5 million. So if we can make a deposit just today, we couldn't make that Friday because of we couldn't go to the bank again. But they said, okay, fine. Since we have made an attempt and we are genuine about making the deposit, but because we couldn't go to bank, on Monday morning we can do that. And first thing Monday morning we made the deposit, and the whole thing happened. So since then, I decided, okay, this man, I not only want to invest, but I want to listen to him more and more, because anytime I listen to Dr. Steven, I always keep getting new ideas about how to do even my business, even my e-commerce business. There's a whole lot I learned from him. So at a point, so when just early this year, we noticed that the properties price have changed so much. Like currently it's going for 37 point something or 37.5. So now we decided to start following him, as well as trying to learn more. I personally joined the G&A. And most of the skills we learned from there, I've been trying so hard to practice some, even though I'm not very particular about the real estate as a whole. But then recently, I decided to pull my head all in. And recently, there's one interesting testimony I want to share. So we had some people, like, just not a real estate per se, but I had people that used to come to me. You're a businessman and you work online. Can you help me sell my land? I have so plot here. I have so plot there. I said, I don't do real estate, but they said you can promote the land. So that was how the idea came. I want to, but I don't think it's necessary, because I might not trust them, the credibility. What if issues happen after sale? So I really have it in mind. I want to start selling, but I'm not ready. But somebody pushed me to start. So I started this January. I was unable to close sale because the experience, I've not started practicing. A lot of things are happening, but I still keep spending money on ads, right, with my team, because we have this technical know-how on how to bring customers to our DM. So just recently, this has been happening, and we have customers. I think out of 174 leads, we have about 4 people that went on inspection. We have about 3 people that show interest, they want to pay. So 2 people came to our office because of issues, because of trust and all that, they left, which if it should have been Dr. Steven's land, I'm very sure they would have subscribed. So another thing again is that one person wanted to pay, but it's cold and all that. So when we went the last training, Billionaire Rito, I was there with them. I want to go with them. So we met somebody, architect Busayo. She said a lot of things during the meeting, during the training, that wowed me, like made me realize some of the steps I was taking is wrong. So immediately I came back, I started applying some of the techniques she taught from the meeting. Also with Miss Martha. So a lot of things she has told me, even personally, I met her and we talked. Another person is Shola. So he told me something about how to revive cold customer who is not responding. So I just put these things together, applied just that Saturday. That Saturday. Then on Sunday, I was on it. We started running adverts. On Monday, I had a client who wanted to come and meet me on Monday morning. And that very Monday, I was able to close a deal worth 4 million naira. Although not Gtextland,
Wow.
but
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I had
Awesome.
yeah,
Awesome.
that was like, it was amazing, like so amazing. Why? Because there are a lot of things I noticed I was not doing right. So immediately I revived myself. I started doing them. It worked just immediately within less than 72 hours or so. So that really worked for me, and I was so happy. Now I have decided with my team today, just as I'm speaking to you, I was in another training session with Miss Martha, with my team. I think about 4 or 5 people I took there, so that they could see it for themselves, so that we can decide further how to sell, like how to really capitalize on selling Gtextland. And we have put a lot of strategies in place. And I am telling you that, look, like Miss Martha said, make your why big so much that you can do a lot. So we are coming big, and we are really coming. So thank you so much for this opportunity. And I would like to stop here. I want to thank Gtex. I want to thank Dr. Steven Akintayo, thank all his team for what they have been doing. It's working, it's really working. And we are going to use those same strategies to sell Gtextland. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you. Sorry. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Akoyi. Akoyi. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name very well. In fact, I am moved with your testimony, and I want to believe that this is just the beginning of your sales, mega sales coming for Gtextland. Please, we need this energy in Gtextland. So please keep it coming, okay? Thank you.
Shit. All right.
Okay, that was a wonderful testimony. That was a wonderful one. Thank you so much, Mr. Kadi. Thank you so much. It just amazed me that name, Dr. Steven Akintayo, and that brand has changed your whole life. You listen, and it's not just Dr. Stephen, even his team, that is to tell you that we work according to what we've seen, what we've learned. He has also changed our life. It's the fact that you listened and you did accordingly and you're making and profiting out of it. That's a good one. So for our clients there, you see what we're saying. We're saying that focus on this investment. You can never go wrong with investment. This is a wonderful presentation. And I know there are so many other persons there. We have some persons more for the testimony, and I think we were able to get some of them. So, but before run through that, Miss Martha will call out the deal for today, and then we can proceed. Okay, Miss Martha, are you there? I think the next one.
Okay, this is the best moment. I love this moment a lot because this is this is a moment that will allow investors and aspiring investors to start their investment journey. Okay, so I'm going to be giving out the offer of the day. But please, as I'm giving out this offer of the day, kindly reach out to the person that invites you. If you are invited to join this live, to join this session, go back to the person that invited you and message him or her that, okay, you are interested in the offer, so you take it up from there. And if the person is not responding, we are still going to drop details for you to reach out to, and you tell us the name of the person that invited you so that we can all work together. Okay, so I'm going to share the offer. We have about 4-5 estates ready to be grabbed by smart investors. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so who is ready? If you are ready, type I'm ready. Type I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to share this with my investors, with my prospects. Just type I'm ready so we can kick start. Okay. So we have number one on the list is Saviors Estate Port Harcourt. Saviors Estate Port Harcourt, we are giving this is a pre-launch estate actually. This is a pre-launch estate. So you should know that the price you are seeing here for this Saviors Estate is a 50% discount on the actual price, right? We are giving 50% off the actual price. So for this 10 million naira you are seeing for outright payment, it means that the actual price is 20 million naira. It's 20 million naira on an outright payment. But because of today's event, today's webinar, because of the fact that you are here today and you have been patient till this time, you are privileged to be one of the lucky, and these offers are just available for 10 investors. 10 investors. So you can start reaching out to your clients now for them to come and start investing. Or if you are watching us right now, you are listening to us right now, you can key into this offer and start making your payments. Outright payment is 10 million naira, and then installment is 12.5 million naira. That is if you are buying a plot. And okay, so that is if you are buying a plot and you don't have the outright payments to make, outright payment of 10 million naira, you can do 11.5 million naira and then make an initial deposit of 5 million and spread the remaining balance across 3 to 6 months. Then now here is the mini estate. Mini estate gives you this avenue of owning an estate, owning a mini estate inside an estate. It gives you the opportunity of building your wealth, buying up to 6 plots, and you buy at a lesser price. So if you are buying up to 6 plots, we are giving you for 7.5 million naira per plot. 7.5 million naira per plot for Saviors Estate Port Harcourt. Okay, so with 7.5 million naira, which means with a total amount of 45 million naira, you can get up to 6 plots in Saviors Estate Port Harcourt. The location is strategic. I mean, this is something you don't want to miss out on. Okay, this is Port Harcourt we're talking about. And then we have our Saviors Estate Ijebu-Ode, and it's currently going for 7.5 million naira per plot, 10 million naira for installment, and 5 million naira per plot for mini estates. 5 million naira per plot for mini estate is also on a pre-launch sale. Those smart investors that key into this offer when we started this pre-launch estate, you can see that there's a little bit of difference with the price. So I don't want to go much into that. You should know that when we tell you real estate is something you should do, we are not joking about it. So right now, per plot is 7.5 million naira for outright payment. Installment is 10 million naira, and mini estate is 5 million naira per plot. Okay, so now here is Stadios Estate Ekpe. Ekpe is going for 10 million naira outright, 12.5 million naira on installment, and 7.5 million naira for mini estate. That is for Stadios Estate Ekpe. Then we have Sapphire Water City. Sapphire Estate is going for 7.5 million naira on an outright payment, and 10 million naira on installment, and 5 million naira for the mini estate. Okay, so for the installment payment, you can deposit 5 million naira. The minimum amount for you to deposit is 5 million naira, and then you can spread the remaining balance across 3 to 6 months. Okay, so we have Jasper Smart City. Jasper Smart City Sherry is going for 15 million naira on an outright payment, 20 million naira on installment, and 12.5 million naira for the mini estate. And last but not the least is White House Estate Kuje. Kuje is going for 10 million naira on an outright payment, and installment 15 million naira, mini estate 5 million naira per plot. Now the question here again is, it is not the fear of not having the money, right? So now that you have the opportunity, how do you start? Now, how do you start? You can start by depositing, even with as low as 3 million naira, you can deposit. For those of you watching us live, you can deposit 3 million naira just to be a part of the smart investors who would key into this offer. It is not, you have to take that step. Don't allow fear, the fear of unknown. I don't want to start this real estate investment now, so come and obstruct my plans. If I drop this money now, what will I use for this other thing? If you take this right step to invest in real estate, trust me, you will get other provision. God will give you the provisions to sort out the other bills. So far, you are investing in your future, in your children's future. You are building wealth. Do not allow fear to be an obstacle between you and building your wealth through real estate. So let those who have the years, those who have the foresight, let them see it now and key into this offer. If you give in to fear and then you begin to procrastinate, and procrastination will only lead you to regret. When you procrastinate, at the end of the day, you start regretting. If I had known, I should have keyed into this thing when they said it was 10 million, you know? So if you keep procrastinating, you will end up regretting. So please key into the offer as you are seeing it right now. Okay? So, and then for numbers to call, you can reach out to us on 080-922-55118. So Shola, you can pin down my number and the general manager's number. And if you are invited by someone, you can as well reach out to the person to let the person know the estate you are interested in, and then take it off from there. Okay? Thank you so much. The GM will take it off from here.
Thank you. Wow. That was lovely. If you have not started dropping your payments, I'm sorry for you. Don't wait for the next investors meeting to say, oh wow, I should have. But with that being said, I'll be going straight down to the announcements for today. So we'll be having our inspection at our estate in Abeokuta. That's our very estate Abeokuta. We'll be having an inspection and allocation to our clients. We also have available for our client representatives, and also for our Gtextland and associate team. So if you're available, say train trip, then we have a road trip coming back. That's the very estate Abeokuta and White House Estate at home. We're going to those estates to allocate, to check, to more like a site visitation. All of this will be done on Friday this week. That is next month. we'll be having that inspection. Also, Gtextland had moved to Peru, Peru beachfront in Ibeju, like for those of you who do not know. So you can always, if you have a property there or you intend to get, don't forget Peru beachfront is exactly the estate that is being divided by the proposed coastal road that is currently in construction now. It is also directly opposite the Eleko Beach. So if you want a beachfront estate, you can also fall into that offer. They were smart investors that bought for as low as 5 million naira when we sold that estate. So if you still want to key into it, it's still on sale. You can also have that. What other information do we have? I think the CEO wants to say something.
Okay, okay. I think Mr. Bayo is ready for us. So you get a request now to come up and share your testimony and then your words of encouragement. Okay, I think he's up for us now.
Okay, so while we bring up Mr. Bayo, just to inform you again, Gtextland, we operate a 24/7 service, so you can always reach out to us any time of the day. If you need our Gtextland customer care line, it will be dropped. You can also reach out to the CEO or the GM, which is myself as the GM. We'll always attend to you any time of the day. So don't think we're just holding titles and we neglect our clients. So anytime you can reach out to us. You can also reach out to us through our social media handles. You can reach out to us on Instagram, Facebook. We're live there to attend to you. Another thing is follow our social media pages because we are always updating with current updates, offers, promos, whatever you want to call it, but we keep you updated through our social media. So follow us on all those pages if you want to get those updates. If you're not buying now, you're looking for another location, we have other locations we'll be dropping also. Mr. Bayer said, I didn't get the link. Okay, it's not a link. I will send a request to you and you'll be added as a panelist. So I'll just do that while I'm talking. So back to what I said, do not forget, please. You can always reach out to us any time of the day, 24/7. We are available. Reach out to us on our social media platform. On our website is fully operational. You can reach out to us for inspections. You want to book an inspection. Remember, inspections are booked 72 hours before that day. Reach out to us to book for inspections. Reach out to us for your deals, your promo offers. You want to get current updates. Follow us on our social media handles and Gtextland on Instagram, Gtextland on Facebook, Gtextland on YouTube, and Gtextland on Instagram. Mr. Bayo, are you here now? Let's see.
Yes, can you
Mr.
hear
Bayo.
me?
Yes, I can hear you. This is actually the first time I'm here, but I've actually heard a lot about you, Mr. Bayo. I really want to based on your privacy, but it's actually nice seeing you on camera for the first time. So, Mr. Bayo,
awesome.
thank you so much for finding yourself here, for making it out of your busy schedule to be here. So, kindly tell us your name, your location, that's where you're joining us, and how you came across Gtextland and how come you've been investing. What's the deal? People would like to know why you're constantly investing and why you trust this brand. Why Gtextland? Thank you so much, sir. Warrington.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm out of the office, just need to step out a little. Good afternoon or good evening, everyone. Once again, my name is Bayo Ogunleye. It's been a long journey. I'm not new to real estate, honestly, but I'm going to confess to you that investment with GTES has been one of my best decisions in the last maybe 10 years. You understand? So I used to be a sales associate also with other companies. 2004, 2004, 2005. I've sold for other estates while I was in Nigeria. By introduction, I'm calling from Houston in US. So I've been following Dr. Stephen Akintayo for about 4 or 5 years. And maybe about 4 years, one of my
main regrets today is not keying into some early opportunity. And that is this thing that I've really gained from him and from Mata and others that I've listened to. That this acronym they always say, you don't wait to buy land, you buy land and wait. Oh my God, I wish I have taken action on that for a very long time. I was always waiting, skeptical because of my previous experience in real estate. I've been scammed millions of naira. I'm talking like 5-7 years back, like buy land and I cannot even access the land. I can't get my money back. So I was very skeptical when it comes to investment with land, especially in Nigeria. I kind of at a point had a close mind, like, you know what, I can't trust anybody. So when I met Dr. Stephen online, then he also started visiting the United States. He will come and give lecture on mini importation, real estate. He was in Houston several times. There were times we planned to meet, we couldn't meet. But we were able to meet sometimes, I think last year, for the Houston property development he was working on. And that kind of buttressed my confidence based on everything I've heard from him. And I've been following other projects he's been doing across the country. And I, started going in heavily. Like I said, like all the speakers have spoken today and Mata and yourself, the return on investment, honestly speaking, you will not compare it to any part of the world. Even in the US here, you don't get that return on investment on, I have asset also investment in US and even in Nigeria before even joining to invest with Gtextland. But I would say out of all the investment, my investment in Gtextland, I would say are very assuring. It gave me peace of mind. I don't have to worry about a landlord or moneyless saga. And I know my asset is secured. He's a man of God. That's another connection that I have with him. I mean, there are so many people that call themselves people of government of God that you really cannot trust. But out of the abundance of heart, the mouth speaketh, you can perceive it. You can perceive the aura, like it's not making things up. And I've talked to a lot of other people that knows him. So I have confidence in him, and we have talked on a couple of times. And anytime there is opportunity to invest, hey, I always look for that. If I want to leak a secret to everyone today, if you hear about pre-launch offer, jump into it. It's a gold mine. Whenever you hear about pre-launch offer, I'm telling you right now, if you hear about pre-launch offer, jump into it. It's a gold mine. It's a gold mine. Wow. Let me give you an example. Let me tell you something. 4 years ago, there was an estate at Ogudu GRA. Is this Sadios or whatever? I think it was selling for maybe 20 or 25 million there. That was the first time I was just getting to know Dr. Stephen. And he connected me with a lady. The lady is no longer with the company. We were chatting. I was skeptical. I wasn't sure. But do you know the money I was supposed to invest in the GRA Ogudu, I used it to buy 2 plots at somewhere in Lekki, 10 million naira. Look at 4 years ago, 10 million naira then. I was scammed. I don't have the money again and I don't have access to the land. In fact, if a friend that is an engineer that was supposed to help with the construction to go start fencing, he went there, he was pursued with gun and cutlass. It was a matter of life and death. They sold the land to somebody else and they were telling me, hey, you got to go bring your own soldier. You have to fight. Whoever can fight most, we have the land. And I just told my friend, like, I won't have anybody's blood on my neck because of money. Just walk away. That was how I forfeited that. Imagine if I have put that money into the Ogudu, I think it's Jasper or whatever at Ogudu. That estate now is almost, I think, I was checking. I still have interest in it. It's like a 100 million, almost, or thereabout, for a plot there. That was one of my major regrets that I did not key in. So I want to encourage you today. There is no doubt it's been verified. Dr. Stephen has association with main billionaires in Nigeria. Femi Falana, they talk on people that are reasonable and can be vouched for in society. Those are the people he moves with. So there is no way he's going to stain his name or stain his integrity because of your 3, 4, 5, or 10 million. He's a billionaire already. So it's an opportunity to key into his investment, and I look forward to to do more. So thank you very much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Mata.
So much, sir.
Mata has been so awesome and has been so wonderful. We chat like I talk like a brother and sister almost every day. There is something to discuss about the investment going on and the response has been very prompt. If I have one issue or the other, quickly it's resolved. A document is sent to me here. Let me tell you, I have not visited a single plot that I purchased in Gtextland. I have not stepped my physical feet, but I have that trust, and I'm getting all my documents here. You understand? And when they make video, they will send me the video. I will look it. That's enough for me. So thank you very much for all you do. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for trusting and believing in us. Thank you so much.
Thank you for all you do.
Yes, sir.
This is a wonderful testimony. Wow. I'm even wowed. I've been telling people you need to trust the brand, you need to trust the brand. I just saw a client telling me even how I need to trust the brand. I'm wowed. Seriously. Like, guys, you can never go wrong with Gtextland. Do you know that I had to jot down some things he said? He has never visited any of those sites, not one. But he was still in the same country and bought a land when he did not buy from us and he was scammed. What did that tell you? Buy from a reputable brand. Remember I said it. After you answer your question of why, you want to talk about how. How do you now get it? Buy from a reputable brand. Buy from a trusted brand. Buy from a brand that even has an owner that you can easily access. It doesn't happen every time. When you see some of these companies, they push more of the brand name. You don't even know who wants it. Tomorrow they can come and tell you is this, is that. You cannot even hold someone accountable. Buy from a brand you can hold someone accountable. People that if you even go to court tomorrow, they will show their face to even accept. There are some people, buy today, you will do court case and court case for the rest of your life. And with Gtextland, you can never go. We fight for you. We do not just sell property. We sell the best property. You heard him now say, every land he has bought, he did not hear tomorrow now that he needs to go and bring his own argument to come and fight for his land. He didn't hear that. Till today, if he asks for any of his property, they can show him videos. That is trust of the highest order. He has trusted the brand. He has known us for long and did not invest. And when he made his first mistake, when his investment went wrong, he went back to the trusted brand. And that is how you are investors. You need to key into these offers now. Did you hear what he said? That he must tell you a secret. Buy from a what? Trusted brand. Buy when they are selling what? Pre-launch property. He has given you the estimate. You can never go wrong with real estate. Buy now. Miss Martha will call back the offers again and we'll close for today. This has been a wonderful session. I know I have about 2 clients that still want to give their testimony. I'm so sorry because of time. To even know the fact that clients are the ones pushing for this, it's just telling you how good the brand is. They are the ones pushing to say, I want to say something. I want to share my experience. I want to tell you how I have known this brand, how I have trusted, how I even went wrong on investment. But ever since I started with this brand, it has been testimonies upon testimonies, and that's a good one. We love you guys for that, and we're dedicated to bring this vision to reality. Remember, it's not just about selling property, it's about selling value. And whenever you think about Gtextland, remember the home of land banking. Miss Martha is going to call on the offers again, and I want you to start calling those numbers now to key that in offer. Thank you, guys. Miss Martha, you can take it on.
Okay, so thank you everyone. Thank you to everyone that stayed to this moment. I want to appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you, Mr. Bayer. Thank you so much for that wonderful testimony. It's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so I want to go over again. I want to, read out the offer, call it out so everyone will see, get to know about it and key to it. Okay, Sadios Estate for that court is going for 10 million naira on an outright payment. It's on pre-launch. Remember, when you hear pre-launch, jump on it. When you hear pre-launch estate, grab it.
Jump on it.
Jump on it. So Sadios Estate is on pre-launch. It's going for 10 million naira, and installment is going for 12.5 million naira. And then we have the mini estate, which is going for 7.5 million naira. Then we have Sadios Ichebode is going for 7.5 million naira, and the installment is going for 10 million naira. Mini estate is going for 5 million naira. Okay, and then we have Sadios Estate Ekpe Lagos is going for 10 million naira on an outright payment, and installment is going for 12.5 million naira. Mini estate is going for 7.5 million naira. Then we have Sapphire Estate, Sapphire Wonder City is going for 7.5 million naira on an outright payment, and installment is going for 10 million naira. Mini estate is going for 5 million naira. Jasper Smart City is going for 15 million naira on an outright payment, and installment is going for 20 million naira. Mini estate is going for 12.5 million naira. Jasper Smart City is in Isheri, Lagos mainland. Okay, Jasper Smart City Isheri. And then White House Estate Kuje is going for 10 million naira on an outright payment. Then installment is going for 15 million naira. Mini estate is going for 5 million naira per plot. So do well to reach out to your investors, send this across to all your prospects, those that attended the event. You can also send, key into the offer, reach out to your, those that invited you, key into the offer, and let's start building your wealth, your investment portfolio. It is our duty to help you build your wealth, okay, through land banking. Gtextland is known as the home of land banking. So we are here for you. We are here to guide you right. We are here to direct you on how to go about your investment, how to build your wealth. So please endeavor to key into this offer. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. See you on the next episode of Investors Meeting. We promise you that we are going to give you the best and the best, very best updates concerning your investments. Okay? We are not going to disappoint you, and we pray that God Almighty will keep all our investors, provide for them so that they can keep investing and build their wealth, guide them, give them sound health and promotion all the way in their place of work, their business. They are going to expand so that they can have enough to invest. Thank you all for joining. Okay, Phoenix, you can take it off from here.
Amen and amen. Okay. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining. It was a wonderful session, and I believe everyone enjoyed it. Now, do not forget for the announcement that we have a launch at Very Estate at Abeokuta and White House Estate on Friday. So stay tuned for those are investors who are not in Nigeria. You can also remember I said follow us on all our social media platforms. Follow us at Gtextland on Instagram, Gtextland on Facebook, Gtextland on Twitter, Gtextland on YouTube. We'll keep you updated. And for those of you who are available, we have bosses at different locations. Reach out to us so you can get that. You can also be physical at that event. And if you're a client, you'd like to send your representative, please reach out to us. We'd like to allocate physically to you on that property. And also, the last but not the least, reach out to those numbers right now. Reach out to people we invited you right now. Speak to this over. It is just for 24 hours. 24 hours. That's what we're doing for the office. Okay, we want to key into it. And just like Mr. Bayo said, that popular thing that I've been pushing in, you don't wait to buy land, you buy land and wait. Guys, so with the energy, we're expecting to hear from you. We'll be informing you on our next meeting. Stay tuned. This meeting is every month. Once in every month, sometimes we have twice. And what's the purpose of this meeting? To give you current updates, give you current updates, educate you, and always keeping you. Bye guys, and see you next time. Bye.